They ain't all cracked up to be. I know it's a lot of fun now. It's a lot of work. And it's a lot more fun to be standing out there in the front yard watching people work. Especially when you get old, around blood pressure meds. Tired of it. Anyway, Mayday training. This does not count, this class does not count for Mayday training for you guys. This is a lessons learned class from something we did that wasn't very smart. Mayday training consists of you guys putting on your gear, getting a radio, keying that radio up, and calling a Mayday. You've got to at least once a month put your gear on and call a Mayday. You can fake it. You can do it in a grocery store if you have to. You can do it inside your own head if nobody else wants to play with it. You can do it in the apparatus bay. You can have some guys crawl into the laundry room door, closet, and shut the door. Hey, you're lost. Mayday, mayday, mayday. We're doing a search on the first floor. We're in a laundry room. We need help. Come and get us. And one of the ways that I've figured out to do this during the shift is I have these little tags made at Walmart, like $5. You can get whatever you want printed. Actually, my wife and I got these made for me. And I keep these tags on my gear. And when we're on fire alarms, or if we're on some EMS call, and we're up on the second floor of some nursing home, we're in the very far back, we're kind of standing around not doing anything, I'll reach in my pocket and grab one of those tags and hand somebody. Roof collapsed. And when we first started doing this, I'm like, location, second floor, this firefighter, wait, this is Engine 501, firefighter Irving. We're on the second floor, and they sucked at it, horrible at it. And after several weeks of this happening, tossing the tags to them, and they got good at it. We're just constantly and continuously practicing calling Mayday. And if you go on the internet and type in firefighter Mayday, and listen to the guys that are calling Mayday, it's very apparent that we aren't doing this as an organization, as an industry, very well. Because a lot of times you're just going to hear, Mayday, 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 ladder forward, Mayday, firefighter through the floor. That's all you get from them, because they don't practice this kind of stuff. And this is not something you can do once a year and be proficient at. It's got to happen weekly, monthly, constantly until you can do it in your sleep. And you can even do it in your sleep. Lay down and dream about it. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you got to do to get this thought process going inside your head to practice calling for help. And you don't have to. The culture back when I started was you don't ask for help. Man, that's stupid. You don't ask anybody for help. You're a man. You get there and do your man work. And you know, people call us for help. We're the ones that's supposed to be there. And we didn't name my call Mayday. There was you got your man card taken away. That ain't the case. Man, calling for Mayday is equivalent to calling for mutual aid. Ain't nobody got a problem calling mutual aid. I need some extra help. Hey, send me some more units. Hey, come inside and see this hole we punched in the wall. And it's freaking awesome. There's fire everywhere. And take me out when you get here because I don't want to be here anymore. Okay? It's the same thing as calling some buddies to help you move. Hey man, can you come help me move the third floor apartment? You know, you ain't got a problem asking for help then. You shouldn't have a problem asking for help without a structure. Now, the way that I honor fallen firefighters is when I hear one that died, I take a few seconds out of my day to read how he died and just make a mental note. This guy fell through a roof. You know what? Next time I'm on a roof, I'm going to make double sure that I sound it or I'm on a roof ladder. This guy got killed on an accident scene. I'm going to make sure I got my guys in the safety bubble. I got the engines positioned correctly. That's how I honor dead firemen, is by paying attention to what killed them and using their sacrifice as a tool for me to keep myself and my guys safe. That's how I never forget. That's the easiest way that I can do without sending flowers or money is to honor these guys' sacrifices. You know what? Sorry you died, brother. I'm going to take your story, and I'm going to use it to protect myself. And there's some very easy ways that you can do this. One of them is if you go to texasmayday.com, which is my website, go to the links page, and that red arrow is pointing. If you click on that, it takes you to the U.S. Fire Administration's webpage. You put your email address in, you hit send. Every time a fireman dies, I'll let you know that. We'll send you an automated email about a dead fireman. That's what my chief does. He's subscribed to this list, and automatically he gets the email, he forwards it to us. Well, now I'm on that list because I find out where he was getting that information from. Another way you can do it, on Facebook, there's this guy or this group or some dudes or whatever called Brew City Fools. It's one word. Brew City is one word, and Fools is the second. And what they do every day Like on this day in history, if any fireman died on this date, like back to the 1800s, they post a picture of him with a little 2 sentence description on how this guy died. Sometimes they ain't got a picture of the guy, they'll put a picture of the department patch or whatever. But these guys have gone through and they keep up with this stuff. And every time, every day, every fireman that's died on this date, way back to FDNY 1800, like Hoseman Jack, fell off a roof, that's all they got. As you're on Facebook scrolling through looking for cat jokes or ex-girlfriends or whatever, you see a picture of a guy in a Class A suit, and take a second to read that guy's description. Read the story, what happened to the guy, how he died, and honor his sacrifice by learning from it and using that to keep yourself safe. There's probably other guys that do this on Facebook. That's the first one I found, and they do it religiously. That's all they do. They don't post anything else but dead firemen. It's kind of morbid, but you know what? That's the business that we're in. Now, you guys are now armed with enough information to keep yourself safe. I was kind of armed with this information as I worked myself through rookie school and throughout my career. Information was available to me that let me know that this job was dangerous, but I did not pay attention to that until I got hurt. Okay, I physically had to get burned before I made the decision, all right, I'm going to go ahead and be a better fireman. That's stupid. That is absolutely stupid. You are surrounded by, you get on the internet, type in fireman injuries, bam, 40 million hits you're going to find. Okay, the information is available. You guys know this job is dangerous. You're going to see it firsthand when you get out in the streets. You can talk to older guys about injuries they've had. They'll tell you it's dangerous. Don't wait for something to happen to you before you make the decision. Fine, I'll put this stupid flap on. That's stupid. You know it's dangerous. You have the information to protect yourself. Use that. Don't wait for something to happen. I did that. Good God, I hate that I was that dumb to wait to get hurt before I started acting right. Hey, I ain't hurt. And I'm up here preaching all this stuff. I'm very guilty of forgetting to put all of my gear on every time. And you ain't gonna be perfect. You're not ever gonna be a perfect firefighter. There's plenty of times where you're gonna fall through the roof when you're doing everything right. Guys get hurt doing everything right. It's a dangerous job, but take some time to make yourself better prepared for when these things happen. That's all I got. If you got questions about anything, I have no problem sharing.